Okay, we're back with another Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Okay, so last time we basically like helped out, we stole the artillery. Okay, we stole the artillery um from from Sigismund's camp. Okay, and we also use it to attack Malashov, but we have a choice whether to sacrifice the people, like the innocents, and we kinda like avoid doing that, but at a cost, and that cost is basically us losing some men. Okay, so I assume that after this it's gonna be a bit harder for us to like um a bit harder for us to like tackle on the challenges, but we should be able to uh that means that Henry's got to do more work. Okay, and right before we end the stream yesterday, we the Rutards, they are basically captured by Sigismund, right? So the whole place was like filled with squatters. Okay,
Morning.
and
Morning. Hang in there.
and Rosa, she was kind of like, as you know, she's a kind lady, but the fact that when she saw the squatters like destroying her home, like even she got pissed off and like, oh come on, let's kill them. And I did try to like, I wanted to parlay with them, but they don't give us that choice. I really feel like they should let us like parlay and like talk our way out. Like, hey, like, what can I do to make you guys leave? Either one, we pay you to leave. Two, we reason you out. Three, we force you out. Or four, some other way. Or fifth, kill them all. So like, it seems like they're trying to like lead to like the killing. Okay, like it feels a bit off-putting, because like with this game is being known for like you have multiple ways to like to solve a case. Maybe it's just being me not doing it properly, but we should be able to parlay with them though. Oh well. Okay. Now we need to go and steal the King's Silver. But to do that, we need the help of Vavak. And as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Vavak because Vavak is, mm, for lack of better word, I see him as somebody that can betray us at a somebody can betray us at a moment's instance. Okay, so that's why I'm not a big fan of Vavak. So asking him for help could mean like could spell our doom. Okay, so but we need a key from him at the very least. Like, let's try and steal from him. Okay, oh yeah, I need to fix my stuff. Okay, let me just fix my stuff first. Others, we're gonna start off with Taylor first, and then we're gonna go with armor. And maybe a blacksmith kit. Night axe. Okay, pretty good. Let's go and find Vavak. Vavak. Excuse me.
What's that? No
Those aren't
entry here.
Vavak's men. I smell trouble.
Hmm. Okay. I think if it seems that we can't go there, I think we have to go around. Maybe Sigismund is like strengthening it. We can't go in from here. How about here? I can't get up there. Here? Okay. Lockpick.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
Yeah. Got a feeling it's upstairs.
What the? Henry?
Oh? Christian?
How the hell did you get in here?
I have my ways.
All
What the hell's
then.
Christian doing here?
Keep your secrets.
Oh, give me a second. Let me just increase the volume a little bit. What are you
What
doing
are you
here?
doing here?
I'm dealing with some trouble.
So
Like?
I see. What trouble, though?
In case you hadn't noticed, the lord of the house isn't here. He took to the hills.
What? When?
Only a few days ago. He took the coin from his little secret operation, packed up quietly in the night, and went God knows where.
Is no one
Has
looking
no
for
one
him?
been looking for him?
No. He'd occasionally be gone from the Italian court for weeks on end. What's a few days compared to that?
What are you looking
What are
for?
you actually looking for here?
Bavark's papers, especially ones with my name on them. I can't have people from the court finding evidence of my connection to the secret enterprise.
Oh, okay.
Did Vavak take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vavark had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Vavark isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? Damn it. I wanted to talk to Vavak about it, but me and you are going to have to sort it out. The question is whether I can trust you.
Excuse me. I took a big risk to help you last time, and you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains. Talk to me then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I won't help you.
I'll only tell you the barrels.
Right. I need to get a couple of people into the Italian court unobserved.
What? Have you gone quite mad?
That's
I know how
why.
it sounds, but we've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me, we just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vavak for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vavark do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. For keeping your lips sealed. But this is a bloody dangerous business. What do I get out of it if I help you?
You become the
Think
new.
about it. Vavak's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. But there's one thing we have to be clear about.
What is it?
If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well,
Wait,
all right then.
I can't.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I can't
So,
counter negotiate.
what exactly is your plan?
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
The church council will. The church council meeting will distract them from the theft.
We'll make it nice and clear to the cardinal that he'd be wise to cooperate with us. And while he's gabbing on in the meeting, we'll get to work in the guise of retinue.
For Christ's sake! Do you really think nobody will recognize you? Do any of you even speak Italian?
Wow. Will they cover us if we
In
do?
any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well. And that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vavak's key. Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vavak left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you.
Like
And
what?
Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me get to work.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me read. Scribble letter. Damn, I can't read. To the hands of Sir Christian of Pissek, the Mint Master of the Royal Mint at the Italian Court. If you're reading these lines, I know that I'm long out of town. I know you psychopath, have had your eye on my position for a long time.
Bacon,
It's
lard,
yours, you lying
5
ray.
dozen eggs. That's not it.
Ugh, you're annoying me. Okay, I wish it to you with all my heart, as I'm almost sorry I won't see your face when you find out where I left the key. The only thing left is to wish you to enjoy your new title with honor, and it won't last long anyway. Let the Italian court sink into the ground, the city council choke on the monastery, the secret enterprise be revealed, and you and your brother hang from the same beam. P.S. Fuck you, fuck the key, fuck everything.
Not a mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
Well, it is Vavak here we're talking about. Yoink. Yoinky.
What not a mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
Nothing. Russian.
Utard, Polna, Krondel, Naz. No Pisek to be seen.
Where is it though? There's no clue. I wonder. They did say from the same beam though. What's this? Are they fermenting something? Man, I have a bad cough. Where's the key? Milk. Smoked cheese. I think we'll take it. Steal food. Look here. What's this? Nope. Nothing. Nothing. What's the key?
Hermes Trismegistus. What the hell is that?
I can't find it anywhere though. There's more? Oh. I don't think this is it. Because if you take a look. If you take a look. Oh. Oh. It's not inside the house, right? Yeah, it's not inside the house. Huh. Is it somewhere here? Guess it's not here. Okay, it's still somewhere here. It's somewhere here. Ah. Yeah. I hate you, Vavak.
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
I'll definitely get to him one day.
You shouldn't be walking around.
Okay. Now let's head back to Zhishka. Oh wait, it's here. Zhishka. Zhishka? Babant. But he's downstairs? Yeah, he's downstairs. Wait, he's upstairs? Where is he? Oh, this is my stuff. Okay, I think I want to put some stuff inside. I'll put this in. Put this in. Put this in. Hunting arrow. Put this in. Put this in. Put this in. Put. Okay. I need the padded coin because that's like my sneaking one. Master Huntsman. Why not? Put it inside. Put this inside. Oh, we can eat the bread. Yanush's sausage. Okay, put all of this inside. Okay, I think we're good. Just what the hell is Zhishka? Is says up here.
Good morning, Henry.
Good health to you, Lady Rosa.
Hey. No. I still don't trust him though. Brabant. Oh, there he is. Nope, he has nothing to say. Jishka.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quelle puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavat got out of the town. But in his house, I met Christian of Pisek, the steward of the Italian court. He promised to help us if we get in a tight spot.
Can we trust him?
I think so. He owes me. But he's afraid they'd know if he was involved.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
When he heard what we were up to, he said we were mad. According to him, we'd either get killed on the spot or end up on the gallows.
Maybe we should, reconsider.
This fella's got no imagination. If we could snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake.
That's all he told me.
Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz, especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse me.
Ah, come on.
Why should I?
Because
Yeah, why
you've
should
been
I?
telling us you know the Kuttenberg Underground like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
Already
If
goes.
Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthar's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam.
Ah.
He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What are we going to do in the cellar?
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Yeah.
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... They left à l'anglaise.
What the long
Work at
legs?
3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
He needs to drink a little bit. Huh? What? What the hell? It crashed on me. Crashed on me. Damn it. Oh, I'm restarting the game. Well, I'm sending a report. It's sending the report. I can't restart the game until then. Like, what the heck? I just, like, you know, finished the quest and crashed. Huh. Hope that it will just continue from there though. But something tells me we might go a bit further back. Looking at this, it kind of like make me wish that it'll be both censored and uncensored at the same time.
Ah, good morning, Henry.
Good morning and good luck.
And death to Sigismund.
I thought we were at war. I'm surprised that he didn't hold a grudge.
I'm gonna go explore the underground passages that lead to the Italian court. Can you tell me more about them?
What exactly would you like to know?
Where exactly?
Where exactly are the tunnels?
They run under most of Italian Street. Some are remnants of the original mine gallery, but other parts are much more recent. So far, only the section from Ruttard Palace to the crypt under the church is accessible.
Well, the church is quite a long way from the court. If the tunnel has collapsed anywhere, we're out of luck.
Right. But the tunnels were checked properly before they started building the church. If some part collapsed, we'd be the first to know.
Do you know anything about the mine gallery? Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to say this yesterday. Like, Rosa reminds me a bit of Avril Lavigne. I wonder if you guys can see the similarities.
Tell me more about this mine gallery.
It's been abandoned for years, but we could use it. According to the drawings, it's very close to the court cellars. Christian of Pisek confirmed it.
That's a very strange coincidence.
My father said King Wenceslas had long suspected he had enemies among his own ranks. Maybe he had an escape route built. He just didn't finish it in time.
Oh. Why is there a tunnel to the crypt?
What was the tunnel to the crypt used for?
It's a safe route for anyone who wants to disappear undetected. Just like the one we took to get here.
Has anyone ever used it?
No one that I know of. The servants used it to dispose of waste.
Waste? What kind?
It leads from the kitchen, so I'm sure you can imagine. Bones, scraps, slops.
Oh, wonderful.
What am I supposed to be looking for down there?
What exactly am I supposed to be looking for down there? What are we searching for?
We need to find and mark the point where the crypt wall joins with the tunnel. When we break through the wall, only a thin partition will be between us and the cellars of the Italian court.
But how will I know I've found the right place?
You can tell if there's a cavity behind the wall by the sound it makes. The gallery is also damp, so the spot might be a different color.
So, I'll be knocking on the walls in the dark and looking to see if any is a different shade.
Well, yes. Pretty much.
Thanks for the advice. Anything else I should know?
Be careful. Come back in one piece.
Why?
Do my best.
Why in one piece? Oratores. Okay. Samuel? That's Samuel.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
You really believed him?
Brabant backed out of it.
Perhaps he was afraid to soil that fancy coat of his.
Or he was just lying again.
Are we ready to go?
Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start.
Okay. This is a kitchen anyway. Oh, it's our kitchen. I thought like their kitchen. Before that, let's
Let
grab
us
a-
go. Ugh, that smell.
Ooh. Let's eat something first. Okay, down we go.
How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. Ah, and it's bloody slippery.
Ugh.
The nerve of Žižka and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
Has that ever happened to you? Getting lost underground?
Some older boys dragged me into a mine once, and I got lost. I did not find my way out until the night. When Mame saw me, she nearly killed me.
Huh?
Ugh, that stench! I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here.
Huh. Give me a moment. Let me. Ooh.
Do you hear that too?
Yeah.
Never mind. Better come along. We have other work to do.
Don't be so cocky.
Hey, what the?
What are you guys doing
What are
here?
you doing here?
Sitting around, twiddling our thumbs.
Is it not obvious? They are stealing from your Christian brothers.
Can just. What are you looking for on the corpses?
What are you looking for on those corpses? Valuables.
They don't have any.
These poor wretches was already robbed by our grandfather's grandfathers. We're happy with trifles.
What do you mean?
Well, fingers, teeth. If we get lucky, some smaller bones too. Lennox pays well for those.
Who's Lennox?
Who is this Lennox?
You don't know that numbskull?
He's the gravedigger in Sedlitz. He's not the sharpest, but he helps us make a decent living.
What's decent about it?
We never harmed a living soul. Can you say the same?
Who is?
Who'd you sell the relics to?
We stay clear of selling. What if someone recognized their grandfather's thumb?
How would people
That could be
recognize the
awkward.
grandfather's thumb?
Lennox, the gravedigger from Sedlitz, sells them for us. It seems more trustworthy coming from him.
That's
But that's sacrilege.
And what about selling indulgences? That's outright simony.
How did you get here?
How did you get here?
We hid behind the altar. Then we broke in here at night when the church was closed.
We were gonna wait a while before we got to work. Then we heard a loud noise.
Someone was a bit too keen and closed the lid of the crypt.
So we're kinda trapped here.
He can pass through the Ruthod's
You
palace.
can pass through the Ruthar Palace. If you keep going down the corridor through the crypt, you'll come out right in the kitchen.
That's not a bad plan. I heard the place is empty.
Nearly empty. But if you do not tell anyone about us, we will keep quiet about your relic business. What do you say?
Deal.
And thanks.
Yeah. There's still way it can go, you know. Like if we leave them here, then like somebody would talk to them, and then like we might get screwed up on the way out, okay, or later on. Like that's one way to get backstabbed. The other way to get backstabbed is like we free them and they'll talk about us. But I would rather go on with the second choice, because I got a feeling that if they're gonna stay here for longer, there might be a big problem later on. Okay? Oh, can we burn this down? What is it?
Nothing here. We have to go somewhere else.
We go somewhere else, eh? What about this?
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
Somewhere else. It does not go any further.
I don't see you
So
marking
it has
anything.
to be around.
That might do it.
Come, let us go back. Have you ever been to Kuttenberg? Before all this, I mean.
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Aye. He was here on business and brought me along as help. But I
Aw.
didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
Yeah. That could be a possibility too. I really think that we should have bring Samuel instead of Brabant. He might make it worse. And besides, this could be like a... I see this as a brother bonding time. Ew. Ew. Report to Jishka.
Morning, Henry.
Good morning to you too.
Have a good day.
Oh, you're back. Jishka.
Should I take that as a thank you?
Jishka.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
Just that?
What now then? Have you come up with a way to get to the legate and persuade him to take us to the Italian court?
I should say so.
And what is that
Listen
idea?
up, all of you. You're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most
Except for
regular
us.
folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Is everyone
Is
going?
everyone going there?
Everyone except Capon, Brabant, Catherine, and Rosa.
What? Am I just supposed to sit on my ass with the women?
At least you'll get your beauty sleep. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
That's right. Someone has to keep
It's
watching.
true we shouldn't leave this place unwatched.
Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord Capon. If anyone tries to get inside, Catherine will protect you.
Keep your jokes to yourself, Tosspot.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside Godwin looking mean. With a bit of luck, that'll be enough.
Exactly. No killing.
All right, let's get to work.
Report to me tomorrow morning, is that clear?
Okay. Get ready to go to Lorette's.
I was hoping you'd be coming with us in the morning. That's a shame.
Agree,
Don't
no.
get me started on that. It can't still be dangerous for me, can it? I mean, it's been some time since our escape from Malashov. And von Bergov is locked up in Sukhdol. Well, at least I'll get a good night's sleep.
Ooh. We still got plenty of madness.
Just you wait. The real trouble will only erupt after we pull off that robbery.
True enough. But I'd still rather go with you. The only entertainment I have here is looking at the pretty girls and listening to Brabant's incredible adventures. Both of which can be entertaining, of course, up to a point.
I'll trade places with you in a heartbeat.
Oh? What's the matter? Are you scared?
No. But I don't want to leave Rosa and
Yeah.
with Brabant.
Well, well. Is our Henry a little jealous?
Better than you.
Maybe.
So, that night that you and Rosa were here alone.
Ooh.
My God! You rotting stag! It's a wonder you didn't bring the whole house down.
Can't you yell any louder? Some people at the other end of town might not have heard you.
Don't worry, I'll be as silent as the grave. Spill it. Exaggerate.
It's enough.
You know curiosity killed the cat?
All right, all right. But congratulations on another notch.
Oh, shut up.
Okay. Brabant. Brabant is the last person I want to talk to in this game. Rosa. I can't talk to Rosa. Arminger. Kubienka?
How did you meet Dry Devil?
For the first time? Not in the best of circumstances, that's for sure. A few years ago, my company was attacked near Olomouc, and he spared nobody except for my noble master.
Wait, what was that about?
We were fighting for Margrave Jobst, and he for his brother Prokop.
Why did he leave you alive?
Why did he let you live?
Because I shot and killed 2 of his men, and crippled 3 others, before he bashed me over the head.
And he just let you go?
Not a chance. I woke tied up with a splitting headache. Dry Devil was all fired up, betting with his men that they'd boost me up.
And what was the catch?
That fucker took me to the ramparts and said that if I piss and hit the ale pitcher down below, he'd let me go. Otherwise, he'd try to hit the ale pitcher with me. The prick.
Wow. You're quite the sharpshooter, Kubienka.
You bet I fucking am. But you don't know shit about it.
Teach me how to shoot.
Teach me something then. I'll happily pay for it.
It'll take some time. But throw in a bit of coin and I'll teach you whatever you want.
Why not? Ooh. Erotic
I saw
marksman.
you shoot. You're bloody fast. I don't get it. What's your secret?
Why, that's easy to learn. It's just a little trick. And then years of practice.
Show me, then.
All right. Let's get started then.
Okay. We still got more to learn from him.
I'd like to learn.
It'll take...
Unarmed.
I saw how you took down that bloke at the tavern, and he was at least a head taller than you.
Shit. I just got lucky, is all.
Well, a dice, sure. But I'd really like to learn that hold you did.
What fucking hold?
The one where you made him trip over your leg.
Oh, that one. All right. Let's get started then.
A bit more.
Sir Vacula,
Bien sûr.
Let's just quickly go through it.
how did you save the King of France?
With Providence as my guide, mon ami, I came to the court from the field of battle to bring news of our victory. Because, and remember this, the bearer of good news is always rewarded and cherished. But the king was in a bad mood and did not wish to be disturbed. Maybe I thought the news of our victory will dispel his ill humor.
How could you tell him if he didn't want to be disturbed?
Ha! I climbed up to his balcony and into his chambers to surprise him with the joyful tidings. And lo and behold, the king was writhing and gasping on the floor, overcome by one of his fits. Wasting not a moment, I dashed over to him and unblocked his throat, thus saving his life.
Huh?
In
That's it?
return, the king bestowed on me the title of a chanson, or cupbearer, and other generous gifts. And I then spent a while in his service at court.
You sure?
Unfortunately, though, even the king's favor does not last forever, and minor mistakes can come to overshadow good deeds.
What happened at court?
What happened at court that led to you being out of favor?
Well, perhaps I shall tell you some other time. Would you not rather hear about the glorious duel between Le Gris and Carouge?
Tell me what happened at
Tell
court.
me what happened at court that caused you to lose favor.
Ah, a major setback and a gross injustice, mon ami. It is an unhappy memory, because it was the first time that La Dame Chance abandoned me.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. We can all learn from our failures. And I bet even your failures make for great stories.
Oui, that is certainly true. Very well then. I suffered a combination of misfortunes all at once. But bad luck in business and on a hunt were the worst of all.
Luckery and Cargouche. Sounds like a pair of jesters.
En aucun cas. Jacques Le Gris and Jean de Carouge. There's two great knights were in a legal dispute over an estate. But above all, when de Carouge was on a campaign, Le Gris fornicated with his wife. She claimed that he had raped her, while he said he had seduced him. And because everyone swore to their own truth on the Bible, the matter had to be settled by combat. First, they jousted. Then they fought on foot with sword and axe. Le Gris thought victory was in his grasp, but de Carouge suddenly pounced on him, wrested him to the ground, and beat him so terribly that he knocked off his helmet and cuirass. Even so, Le Gris refused to admit his guilt, and de Carouge drove a dagger through his neck. And if you promise not to tell, I will let you into a secret about that dagger.
And tell me.
Tell me the secret. I promise I'll keep it to myself.
Bien. As I say, de Carouge killed Le Gris with a dagger. And I found that dagger in the mud after the duel. The blessed blade, an instrument of divine justice. The dagger that ended the last trial by combat France ever witnessed. An item of great value.
And what happened to it?
I had several copies made and sold them to rich French noblemen. That is how I first came into wealth. And I
Swindling.
used the coin to buy the horse and armor I needed to set off in pursuit of glory in battle.
That's fraud.
That's fraud.
You need to be more enterprising, mon ami. Where you see fraud, I saw an opportunity. It was one of the greatest things I ever saw, and I have seen a lot. Believe me, half of France came to watch, including the king himself, who then banned trial by combat in France forever. I later told the story to anyone who was interested. One of my listeners, a certain Froissart, wrote my icon down and became famous.
Really?
I could have written it myself, of course, but I am happy to help others.
Okay, I want to
find
look at
success.
Brabant.
Thanks for sharing.
I want to look at Brabant. Okay, character. Brabant. 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 He's not even here. Huh? He's not even here. Oh.
Servac.
Bien sûr.
How'd you end up? Okay, never mind.
Thanks for.
It's pretty boring though. Him. Minor. Bianca.
I'd like to.
It'll take but throwing.
How
Drinking.
do you always manage to hit the target, even when you're pissed drunk?
The problem is I can't hit shit if I'm not drunk.
Why?
That addiction.
It's experience.
And that's what I'm interested in, Kubianka.
All right, let's get started then.
Practice makes perfect. Okay, who else? I already make her teach me everything already.
Greetings, Henry.
Oh, Godwin.
Same to you. How are you looking forward to parleying with the legate? Have you brushed up on your Italian?
It's an uphill struggle, son. I practice with Brabant, but my memory's not what it used to be. Unfortunately, not many speak Italian around here. So at the court, I can bray like a donkey, wave my arms a bit, and no one will be any the wiser.
Will the legate be able to understand you at all?
Will the legate be able to understand you at all?
Oh, you'll have to. I'm counting on my Latin, which I studied much longer. But I can't remember the last time I spoke it sober.
You're not going to drink, are you?
You're not planning on drinking before you meet him, are you?
There's not much chance for it. I can't drink in the morning on an empty stomach. And if I drink in the evening, I'll sleep it off overnight.
Who taught you Italian anyway?
Where did you learn Italian anyway?
From a Florentine. I met him amongst the mercenaries. All I know about him is his name was Luca, and he had a wife and daughter at home. He probably joined the army to get out of some sportive bother. That's how most of the men ended up there.
How did he end up?
He fell at the Battle of Kosovo. I was right there.
I'm sorry.
Can't be helped. At least his worries are behind him now.
Good luck then.
Good luck then.
But we still
Thanks.
need him to drink though, from what he says. Let's go, Bianca.
I didn't get far. I didn't help them much.
Yoink. These the guy that, you know, tried to steal from us.
Well met, Adder. How's it going?
Jak zawsze, znałem dopóki aż mnie
Okay, let's try and find somebody here that can teach me stuff. And at the same time, for me to... And at the same time, for me to sell my stuff. Idiot. Oh yeah. I think I'd go over here. Reason why is maybe there's going to be a fight there. And not to mention we can meet up with Manhart.
Greetings to you two.
Why are they drunk early on in the morning? Why are you closing the damn door?
Be careful.
How you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallowing souls.
Okay, this is the buff. Houndsman. I want to find Manhart. On the other side. Okay. Like, it crashed again. Give me a second. Am I on? Am I on? Let me double check. This is the problem with sometimes. Please tell me I'm on. Like currently I'm very, very afraid to like start the game again. Because like the game just got an update like a couple of days ago. and I assume that the game is a bit unstable because like yesterday when I was browsing through the game YouTube, it seems that like there are reports that it's unstable, okay? So for now, maybe I'll, because I'm really scared, okay? It's a blue screen of death. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on hold Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, okay? Because if we screwed up later on, like my PC is gonna be toast, okay? So I think for now, I'm just gonna focus on Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, okay? And later down the line, I'll play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 once like maybe there's a bug fix patch or something like that. Because like I say, like I don't want my PC to be ruined, okay? And there's a lot of like game breaking bugs, so I'm just gonna leave it at there, okay? So tomorrow we're gonna pick up Persona 4 Arena Ultimax and we're gonna play it until like we hear like something from the Kingdom Come Deliverance community saying that it's fixed or not, okay? So with that said, I think I'll end the stream here because I'm really scared to open it up right now. I'm really, really scared. Just now, like when I saw like when I was streaming, and then like whoop, it crashed, and then like my heart stopped. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll leave Kingdom Come Deliverance for now. So once it's fixed, we'll pick it up. Okay, but I'm not sure how it's gonna go. But okay, but that's all for today. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Really, really scared.